We close the eyes, we open the heart. And we start by bringing our attention, our awareness to the body. We can visualize the body. We can be aware of the body posture. We can be aware of the bodily sensations. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by being aware of the body, by visualizing the body, we're directing our attention, our energy to our own body, where the energy increases. We bring our awareness to the breathing. Keeping our attention centered at the nose where we feel the air passing the nostril. Keeping our attention at this one point at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus our attention at the lower abdomen as we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we prefer to focus our attention, and we keep the attention there. Keeping our attention centered with the breathing. Keeping our attention with the body. We don't send our attention, we don't send our energy outside the body. Keeping our attention only with the present. We don't dig up the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of this present moment as it arises, as it passes away. A ship needs an anchor. The ship can float in all directions, but it will always come back to its anchor point. The breathing is our anchor point. The mind can wander, drift in different directions, but always we bring it back to the breathing, back to the present. Just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. Being aware of all that contacts the mind from outside. Being aware of all that contacts the mind from inside. We sit here, we're still wide awake. Our eyes are closed, but we're wide awake. There's still light coming through the closed eyelids. There's usually some sort of sound, bodily sensation. We observe all these sensations through the eye, the ear, the body. We observe them, we let them go. And the mind never stops. Thoughts and memories form in the mind. We observe them, we let them go, we make it all part of the practice. If we consider the sounds which arise from outside to be a disturbance, then they are a disturbance. If we make them part of the practice, they become part of the practice. If we consider the thoughts, the memories, the states of mind to be a disturbance, then they are a disturbance. If we make them part of the practice, then they are part of the practice. So we observe. We observe the thoughts, the memories as they appear, like bubbles in the mind, like waves on the surface of the mind. And we simply watch as they arise. We don't react. We watch as they pass away. The mind watching the mind. We train our mindfulness. Mindfulness means the mind watching the mind being aware what is contacting the mind, from outside, from inside. We train the mind in mindfulness, and we train the mind to have the wisdom to let go. Watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. We don't try to stop the mind from thinking. We simply stop to energize the thinking process. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, we react with like, we react with dislike, then we pour our mental energy into this mental process. We pump it up, we make it bigger and bigger. But just watching, observing, letting go, the heart becomes clear and clean. The waves on the surface of the mind fade away. The bubbles in the mind fall away. And like a body of water, we stop to shake, we stop to agitate. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear. The heart becomes more and more collected. As we stop to send our attention in all directions, we stop to send our energy in all directions, the heart, no longer fragmented, becomes more and more unified. As the heart becomes more unified, the heart becomes more and more energized, calm, cool, clear and collected. The heart becomes more and more at peace. To the extent that we make the heart clear, we find the normal, natural state of inner peace of the heart. To the extent that we unify the heart becomes more and more energized. So with every breath we clear the heart. With every breath we energize the heart. Always with patience. Every time we find the mind wandering to past, wandering to future, thinking, or dreaming and drifting, simply bringing our attention back to the breathing, back to the present. The heart becomes more clear, the heart becomes more and more energized. And as we clear the heart, as we energize the heart, we find something very special within. We find our own inner oasis, an oasis of peace, of calm, of joy, of strength, of stability. The heart fills with the prana of the universe, the life force energy, the light force energy of the universe. We breathe air with our lungs, and with our chakras we breathe this prana of the universe, this life force energy, this light force energy. And as we clear the heart, we energize the heart. the heart becomes suffused, saturated, flooded with this inner life force energy. The heart becomes more calm, more clear, more and more refined. We feel a peace so refined, so sublime, we never could have imagined. The heart becomes more and more powerful, more secure, more steady, more stable. We free the heart from all these things which make the heart insecure. When we react with anger, irritation towards the past, when we react with anxiety, stress towards the future, we squeeze, we burn the heart. When we react with desires, I want this, I want that, we throw the heart in all directions. Just watching over the heart, being aware, letting go. We free the heart from all these things which make the heart unsteady, insecure. And the heart becomes more and more strong, more stable. The heart fills with an inner cooling energy. So the sparks of anger, the sparks of anxiety can arise. But when the heart is suffused with this inner cooling energy, the fire cannot take place within. The fire of anger, the fire of anxiety cannot burn the heart. The heart fills with this life force energy, and we feel more and more alive. We feel more and more alert, more and more awake. The heart fills with this light force energy, and the heart becomes brighter and brighter. It starts by feeling a state of ease, of comfort, of refinement, of expansion within, feeling a state of peace which we never could have imagined. And as we continue with our practice, we start to see an inner brightness. As we intensify these inner energies, we have to see, we cannot help but see, because these inner energies are a bright energy. The heart becomes brighter and brighter. The inner light fills the whole body. When the eye is single, the body is full of light. This inner light shows in the eyes, it shows in the face. As the heart becomes more cool, more clear, brighter and brighter, the eyes, the face becomes brighter and brighter, more and more clear. The practice is always very, very simple, just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. Refining the heart, clearing the heart, cleaning the heart. Watching over the heart like a goldsmith refining his gold in a crucible. Picking out the impurities one by one. We pick out the impurities simply by observing them, not energizing them. We watch over the heart, we see all negative states which appear. We recognize them, we don't energize them. We don't feed them. These negative states of mind fade away. They become replaced by the positive states of mind. By peace, joy, contentment. We see the natural state of the heart is what we call the four Brahma Vihara, the four divine states of mind, the four wholesome states of mind. The Brahmas are the high heavenly beings. Vihara means dwelling, abode. The four divine states of mind, the four wholesome states of mind: kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. So the high heavenly beings abide in kindness, they abide in compassion, they abide in joy, they abide in equanimity, the abode of the pure heart. We can enter this abode through the door of kindness, through the door of compassion, through the door of joy, through the door of equanimity, the abode of the pure heart. So we start our meditation with the door of equanimity, just watching over the mind, being aware, letting go. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more energized. The heart fills with this inner divine energy, inner sublime energy. The heart fills and overflows. So in our spiritual practice, we don't feel any lack of fulfillment, because inside we are full and filled to overflowing. We find this inner bottomless well of living waters, living light, and the heart overflows with this cool, clear, fresh life force energy, light force energy. The mind is content simply to rest within. Usually we send our mind in all directions, reacting, getting entangled with the outside world, the inside world. But when we clear the heart, we energize the heart, the mind is content simply to rest within, like a king, like a queen sitting on a throne. And there's a feeling of homecoming. We've come home, home to the heart. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more and more refined, more and more sublime. As we refine the heart, we refine the consciousness. We uplift the heart, we uplift our consciousness. Just sitting here, keeping our consciousness still and steady within, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. We can raise our consciousness to the level of the highest heaven just by sitting here in our human body, keeping our attention directed inward, making the heart more clear, more clean, brighter and brighter. We can raise our consciousness to the level of the highest heaven. Or if we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, with anger, with jealousy, spite, and so on, we can degrade the heart. And we can tune the heart into the lower levels, quite literally. We can send the heart down to the levels of the lower levels, subhuman. But just watching the heart, being aware, letting go, clearing, cleaning, expanding the heart, uplifting the heart, refining the heart, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. The heart fills with this divine energy, sublime energy, and overflows. And we can share this energy with the world around us. Breathing in, wishing happiness for ourselves. Breathing out, wishing happiness for all beings. Breathing in, we focus our attention at the heart chakra. As we breathe in, the heart becomes more and more energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. As we breathe out, we simply let the heart overflow, wishing happiness for all beings. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. And it's like we open an inner water tap. When we open the water tap, the water gushes out. As we do this practice, the inner energy gushes out. And the heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear. Brighter and brighter, wider and wider. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. All the different heavens are distinguished by different, increasingly higher levels of brightness. As we make the heart brighter and brighter, we tune our mind into these higher levels. The heart becomes wider and wider. The energy field of the heart expands. Our area of consciousness expands. Just breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, we wash, we clear, we clean our own heart. Breathing out, radiating this energy of peace to the world around us, we uplift the world around us. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. So we get the benefit here and now. The heart becomes brighter and brighter, wider and wider, more calm, more cool, more clear, more and more at peace. And we get the benefit in the future, because what we give to the universe will give us back many times over. This energy of peace which we radiate to the world is what will come back to us. So breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. And we can do this practice joyfully. We can have joy in our practice, knowing that this practice brings great benefit to ourselves, great benefit to the world around us. The 4 divine states of mind, the 4 wholesome states of mind: kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity, like 4 pillars in the heart, making the heart very, very strong, very, very secure. And now we can just observe the heart. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace, more steady, more stable, more secure? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it, we let it go. Always observing, letting go. We bring our awareness to the body, visualizing the body, being aware of the body posture, being aware of the bodily sensations, centering our energy with the body. We bring the hands to the heart, the palms together, And now the heart is very strong, very bright. Our power of intention is very strong. We make the intention to continue with our practice, refining the heart, strengthening the heart, disentangling the heart, freeing the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Gratitude opens the heart, respect opens the heart. Back down to the legs, opening the eyes, keeping the heart open.